The lighting is so much better here. I got a little like drawer, little, I don't know, it's not a filing cabinet. Anyways, I found it at Goodwill. It has little drawer sets and then it has two little sleeves on the side, which they're optional to either leave up or down. And I found it at Goodwill for like 20 something bucks, super inexpensive, and it fits right in this area where I have a window, which is so great. I'm so excited. I actually went to Goodwill because I was hoping to get lucky with a crate for our new doggy, for our new little baby, and dude, I got so lucky. I got the large size crate for 25 bucks. What? Today I have my finale to my 7 summer flings. I didn't do a second update because I didn't have enough, I feel like enough progress from the first update to do an entire video on it, so I just thought I would just stick to my finale. I lost one item early on, which was the Sephora lip liner. It was called the Red. I'll show you guys my progress on my eyeliner, my brow pencil here. I'll show you guys a close-up so you guys can see how there's like a little teeny tiny little nub right there. So I started off right there and that's where I'm at. Okay, this is the only thing I've been sticking to for my brows, and I think it works really well. I really like the color. I do have to go very lightly with this. It's not a waxy brow pencil, it's a little bit more on the stiff side, so it allows me to lightly graze my brows and not overfill them to where they look crazy dark. And then a product that I feel like I met my goal. This is the Give Me Sun bronzer from MAC. And I had a dome going on and my goal was to flatten out the dome. So I think I have a little bit more to go. So I didn't quite meet my goal, but I brought the dome down, and this is the only bronzer that I stuck to during the summer. A powder that I was using the entire summer is from L'Oreal. This is from the L'Oreal True Match in W7. This, even for summer, was a little bit too dark for me to put it in my, like all over my face, including my under eyes. So I was using the Laura Mercier. Although I didn't have, you know, finish items, I pulled in a couple more items and I moved them along. So although I didn't put this in my project, this is something that I've been working on because it was practically full, and now I have like the littlest bit in here. It's so minute. I'm having to really like. This one right here, I was meant to finish it. I didn't do that. I had a little divot in the center initially, and then I hit pan and I just expanded the pan and really brought everything down so you can see more of the metal rim. So I am working the powder down quite a bit. I don't know if I can stick to this during the fall season just because it's a little bit on the dark side. The way that I was able to use this is just put it on the outer parts of my face, kind of in the bronzing area, sides of my nose and stuff. Even in my cheek area, I just couldn't bring it all the way up into my my under eyes because it was too dark. So anyways, great powder, worked really well for me. It's more of a normal finish. It's not illuminating and it's not a mattifying, it's just normal. I do need to touch up with this powder throughout the day if I want to, if I got a little bit too oily. A product that I'm actually going to declutter. I did work this down quite a bit. I think I have it now down to here. I tried mixing it in with my body lotion, but it really wasn't, it was just an extra step that I didn't have time for. I didn't like this. I should mention what it is. This is the NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator in Gleam. It's really, really pretty. I thought I could use it under my foundation. Didn't like it under my foundation. It did not look really, really good. And then I tried mixing it in with my foundation, but I couldn't mix too much of it because this leans a little bit more pink. So it didn't work for me, like the Argan Illuminator from Josie Maran. That one's gold and it works really well for my skin tone. I used it also just to kind of tap it over the cheekbone area after I've done my makeup. This doesn't work. It kind of lifts the product underneath up. So I feel like I have to work around it to make this work, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's a declutter. I did work it down. I think I had it up to here somewhere and then I brought it down to here. A product I didn't really touch very much, I think I touched it less than a handful of times, is my Rose de Oro blush. This one has a little dome and I was wanting to bring the dome down a little bit. I didn't do any damage at all. And it's kind of funny because I really like this blush. It's really beautiful for summer. I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't want the illuminating factor on a regular basis. So I actually pulled my Becca blush, which is in my little 5 little pan. I finished this one in a previous project. This one I put in a previous project also. This is not in this project, but I want to share it with you guys because I did use a blush and worked it down quite a bit. It's just not as is it gonna show? But I was able to dip it down a little bit more. This is how little blush I use. I had this blush in a previous project and didn't finish it. Okay, I had it for 3 months and I used it all the time. It's just I didn't finish it. I've been sticking to this blush every single time. I have it on right now and I still can't hit pan on it. That's how little blush I use. I'm just not a big blush wearer. A product that is almost done. This one is the CC Under Eye Concealer from IT Cosmetics in the color Tan. I cannot show you where I'm at because it just doesn't ever settle down. But now when I squeeze down to here. I can't, it's filled with air. But when I squeeze now, it's like all the way down to here. So I know I don't have very much to go. Just a little bit. And this product was, I think I had only used 25% of it before, so this is all I have been sticking to. And then these two foundations right here, I had the 305 and 310 from the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. This one I set aside like well over a month ago. The 310 is just too pink leaning and I can't make it work. So I stuck to this one right here, and then I brought in this foundation. Although this is not in this project, I just want to share with you guys just because I had progression. This was all the way up here and then I brought this down to here. This is a lot more golden. Let me compare it. You can see this is very pink, this is very golden. So this one right here I used on the outer parts of my face, and then 305 in the center of my face because it is a little bit too light for me, but because it's a little bit more yellow leaning, it works to highlight the high points of my face. And that is everything, guys. Sorry this update is super long. I just didn't do a second update, so you know, finale is going to be a little extra long. I thank you guys so much for following along. If you did, hopefully you guys did really well in your project. Be on the lookout for another seasonal project. I just have to pull products out and see what projects are going on so I can join them. So thank you again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.